Hi, welcome to the Art of Yoga with Cat Justice, and this is a very short, very simple stretching and centering practice that you can do at work during a busy work day in order to help reduce stress and anxiety, both that's living in the body, maybe in the neck and shoulder and the back, maybe to reduce some of that stress and anxiety that's just living in our head, to help us relax and feel better at work. So let's get started. So to begin, you're going to scoot forward in your chair so that your back is not supported by the back of the chair, supported by itself. Feet flat on the floor, about hip distance apart, just a comfortable distance apart. And we're going to start with one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly. Go ahead, sit up tall and close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, you're going to start to bring your awareness to your breathing. So breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Let your breath slow down. And feeling with that breathing, noticing the movement that's happening in your body. Noticing the movement that's happening under your heart, under your belly. And as you start to notice that movement, just trying to encourage more movement in the belly, less movement in the chest. So that as we inhale, the belly is just gently going to open and expand. As you exhale, it will soften back in. Letting our breathing be low and slow. When we get this slow diaphragmatic breathing pattern going, it's an automatic way to automatically reduce the stress that our body is feeling. Decreases the stress response. It's a more efficient way of breathing. And it gets us out of that tense breath that tends to put too much workload onto our neck and shoulders. You can think about relaxing any unnecessary tension in the body in places like the forehead, the temples, the jaw. Let your mouth be relaxed with the teeth slightly apart but lips together. Tip of your tongue resting at the roof of your mouth just behind your front teeth. One more nice breath. Inhale and exhale. And then opening your eyes. And from here, go ahead, let your hands rest comfortably on your legs, and we're going to move through some seated cat-cow stretches. So from here, from the front of your chair, you're going to exhale and let your pelvis rock back, kind of like you're slumping back. Let your head drop down, feel your back round for cat. And then inhale, gently bring the heart forward, lifting, opening, just comfortably for cow. So we exhale to round back. Inhale to gently arch forward. Keep the shoulders moving away from your ears, like you're making a V shape behind your back with your shoulder blades. Exhale to round. Moving at your own pace, follow your breath. Inhaling to arch. Keep the neck relaxed, so no cranking on the neck. Just keep it comfortably long. This movement can be as big or as small as your body wants to make it. The most important thing is that it feels good. Should feel like a nice little wake-up movement for your spine. One more round from inhale to exhale. And then coming back to neutral. So you come back to neutral, again, think about keeping your hips lined up right over your heart right over your hips, and your head over your heart, your chair on the ground. And then from here, we're going to take some stretches to get some of that tension out of the shoulders. So we'll start with eagle. You're going to inhale, let your arms open wide like the wings of an eagle. And exhale, right elbow comes under, left elbow goes over, bringing the hands either to the shoulders. For some of us, this is a great stretch, hanging out here. Others might want to see what it would feel like to bring the hands kind of back to back, or some people might have the flexibility to wrap palm to palm. Wherever you're at, doesn't really matter what the hands look like. It matters that your shoulders feel good, that we're getting a good kind of comfortable stretch in the shoulders. Slow the breathing down. Again, notice if the breath is trying to creep up into the chest. Let it drop down into the belly. You can even think just a little lift of the elbows, like they were lifting up and away from your heart. And then gently release, and we'll take the other side. Inhale, let the arms open, find your wings. And exhale, left elbow under, right elbow over. And again, can have hands on shoulders, back to back, or wrapping palm to palm. Maybe getting that little extra lift of the elbows as if you're trying to create a little more space between your elbows and your heart. And exhale, gently release. From here, you're going to take your hands gently back behind you, resting your hands either on the arms of the chair if you've got it, or on the seat of the chair. From there, wrap your shoulders back and down like you pull your shoulders away from your ears, lifting through the heart, and feel the opening through the front body. Now, a lot of us naturally will try and crank our neck back with this pose. Think less about cranking and more about lengthening. So like you're going to create just some space in the neck. Maybe you look up, maybe you don't. Maybe you stay looking forward. Doesn't really matter where you're looking as long as you're keeping your neck supported and long. It should feel good. And really the purpose of this is to open the front of the body, to open across the heart. Most of us in our workday spend the day kind of hunched forward, doing things in front of our body. So this is a great counter stretch to our workday. Open the front of the body. And exhale, gently release. From here, inhale, lift that left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, feel that left arm reach as you twist, bringing the back of the left hand to the outside of the right knee. And the right hand gets to rest maybe on your seat. If you've got an armrest, it can rest on that. If you've got a backrest, and it can comfortably rest on it. Taking it there. Soften through the shoulders. Think of the twist spiraling upwards. So it's not about turning your body around, it's about lifting and lengthening up. Then you can stay right here, or if you want a little extra stretch for your neck, just gently let your head turn forward. And then you can play around with maybe tucking your chin down, looking down, maybe lifting your chin up, looking up, maybe dipping your ear towards your shoulder. But just little movements of the head to kind of find where your body would like to feel a stretch on that right side of your neck. Don't worry about making the stretch too deep or too aggressive. Keep it gentle. But just seeking out where's the tension living in the neck, and then breathe into that space. Let it soften, let it relax. And gently unwind, and we'll take the other side. So now right arm, inhale, lift it up. And exhale, stay long and open, back of the hand to the outer knee as you twist. And the left hand will find where it wants to live. For the first half of the twist, just gently let your body turn. Don't worry about the head. Again, think about staying long and tall. Finding length. And then if comfortable, if you want to try turning your chin towards that right shoulder, and maybe drop the chin down, maybe lift it up, maybe bend ear towards the shoulder. It's going to feel and look different than the other side, most likely. And that's okay. Think about softening your shoulders. If they're rising up by your ears, let them go. Low, slow breathing. Relax into the stretch. Don't force it. And exhale. Gently unwind. From here, we're going to take a seated version of downward facing dog pose. If you've got a desk in front of you, this can be a nice one, a desk or a table. But you're going to sit back in your chair now, and you're going to reach your hands to rest either on the desk, or if you don't have one like me, just reach through your arms. From there, you're just going to reach your arms forward and reach your hips back. Just feeling that ability to elongate from the tailbone to the crown of the head. If you've got that desk or table in front of you, though, maybe you want to rest your forehead on it so that you can get some more relaxation through the neck. Wherever you're at, though, just feel your body breathe and elongate. And then as you exhale, let your body just melt down. If you've got that desk in front of you, maybe you just lay your hands with your head on your hands. If you don't, maybe you rest your elbows on your knees and rest your head on your hands. If you've got the flexibility and you want to take the body all the way down, feel free. But wherever you're at, you're just going to feel the breath moving through your back, like a massage. As you inhale, let your back just expand and open. As you exhale, let it soften. This is a seated version of child's pose. And then inhale, gently come back up. And we'll do one more little back bend. So you want to scoot to the front of the chair again, take your hands back behind you, roll your shoulders, and inhale, gently lift up. Breathing and opening through the front body. Neck is long and supported. And then coming back to neutral. As you come back to neutral, once again, get your heart balanced over your hips, your head over your heart. And this time let the hands rest on your lap, either palms up or palms down, whatever's more comfortable. And go ahead, close your eyes. Once again, we're going to focus our awareness on our breath. Feeling the breath dropping down into the belly, expanding on the inhale, softening back in on the exhale. Keep your spine tall but not rigid. And as we focus on this low, slow breathing, maybe taking a moment to think of our breath as sort of an invitation to both give and accept loving kindness energy to and from the world. So with every inhale, maybe we think about sending out healing, loving kindness to the world around us, maybe the people around us, maybe to everyone in the world, maybe to the planet. And then as you exhale, just feeling that kind of ricochet, that rebounding of that loving kindness coming back inside, nourishing you. Inhale, expanding outward, and exhale, softening inward. Finding that energetic connection to our community through the breath. And then gently opening your eyes. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you're feeling a little less stressed in mind and body and heart. And I hope that you continue to have a great rest of your day and do the good work that you're doing. Thank you so much. Namaste.